Okay, friends, once again, a very good evening to all of you. My name is Ramzan, and today webinar, we are going to learn something very, very interesting in Power BI, and I will show you how do you create a nice looking, beautiful, and interactive dashboard in just 1 hour in Power BI. And you will say, wow, Ramzan, this is so easier than Excel. So let me go to the second slide first. So I am based in Dubai and I'm basically from Mumbai, but based over here since last 8 years. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer and I'm also a Microsoft Excel expert. I have also completed my certification in Power BI. So I'm Microsoft Power BI analyst. I have worked in 3 different companies, which you can see on the screen. And all the people from India might be knowing this company, JP Morgan, Syntel, and Capgemini. And in all 3 companies, I was working in the Mumbai department. Having more than 17 plus years of experience and have trained around 20,000 people. From that, maximum is the offline training like classroom training. And finally, my position was I was heading the entire MIS department, where I used to train those people who were working under me. How do you prepare a report and how do you prepare a dashboard, everything. Okay. So this is the dashboard which we are going to learn today. So if you will see this dashboard, if I tell you to prepare this dashboard in Excel, it's really not easy. First, you have to clean a data. Then on that, you have to use a pivot table, or we use COUNTIF formula, SUMIF formula, and then you prepare the chart on it. Then that chart, you move it to different on one slide, you create the design and do all that stuff. I'm also a Microsoft Excel trainer, but Power BI is something amazing. Now you see the look and feel of this dashboard, how beautiful it looks. I will show you like anything. How do you create this? And after this session, you will see this video, which I'm going to give you. I'm also going to give you the data file on which I'm working on. And then you can see the video and you can practice. And you believe me, you will be able to create same dashboard as it is after my session in just 1 hour. And tomorrow you can show it to your company that I have just attended yesterday 1 hour session, and I'm able to create this same as it is without any third person help. Okay, let's get started with this. Okay, so this is another design. So it's both same, only the color is different. Okay, then you have another design. Also, this is same, only here there is the more slices has been added over here. Got it? So when I click on this and automatically this all changes, this is just an animated part to how it looks like. Let's move ahead. So in today's session, what exactly I'm going to cover? You have seen the dashboard, which you will be building. Okay. So we will be starting with the introduction of Power BI. So you have to bear with me. I will be speaking for 5 to 7 minutes on theory part. What is Power BI? What are the different stages of Power BI? What are different licenses? What is the architect of Power BI? And when Power BI started? So all these small things you should know, because you are just starting with the Power BI. You are a basic user who will be learning for first time. So we will be learning all this pie chart, line chart, using cart, using tree map. We will not be covering today this part, that is transforming the data, because that is a little bit in more detail. So not possible to cover in 1.5 hours. Yes, I will be covering the slicer part. I will be showing you how do you refresh, how do you do the animated scroll bar, how do you use the date hierarchy. All these things we will be learning today. So I go to the next slide. So let's get started, friends. Okay. So now you all should be active. So what is Power BI? Let me just see one chat box. Oh, wow. So Prem Kumar work in Capgemini. Wow. Prem Kumar, amazing. I used to work in Vikroli branch, and Parag works in Syntel. Wow. So I was working again in this IIT side area, Hiranandani branch in Sintel. Okay. Okay, friends. So let's move ahead. Good. I'm happy to see people are from my company, X company. Okay. So what is Power BI? Where does Power BI stands in the market? Okay. So you are learning. So let's go ahead. So basically, like MS Excel, friends, Microsoft Power BI is also one software. It's a tool like you open Word, Excel, PowerPoint. You have a Power BI, a tool. So what does it do? In this tool, you don't type data like you open Excel and you type data, right? In Power BI, you don't type data. You can type data, but normally we don't do that. In Power BI, you import a data from different softwares. After importing, what you will do? Naturally, after importing, you will create a dashboard in it. And after creating dashboard, what you will do? You have created it for the management. So you will share the dashboard with them, right? So basically, three main parts are there in Power BI, that you will import the data in Power BI. You will create the dashboard in that, means charts and everything. And then you can share it with everybody. This is the three main step. But normally what happens when you sometime import the data over here in Power BI, your data is messy. Okay, means your data is not clean. You have some extra spaces, or you want to combine first name and last name. You wanted to change the date format, or there can be other things. So after, while importing, you can do the cleaning work with the help of Power Query. And then you import that data. After importing a data, if you have imported 2-3 files, then you can connect both the files with the help of one common column like employee ID. Like if I wanted to explain it to her, you are in a HR. So in HR, employee file is having also an employee ID, and then recruitment data is also having employee ID, and leave and management, performance management. So you will connect all the 4 files with employee IDs, and you can prepare the reports. Okay, a little bit higher level it comes in that. Then it comes the using of a DEX formulas also. Don't wanted to go into that, but just explaining you. After that, you will do the visualization. So you create the dashboard, and then finally you share. So in Power BI, there are 5 stages. Remember, stage number 1, you import the data. Stage number 2, you do cleaning of a data. Stage number 3, you will create relationship, that is the modeling. Stage number 4, you create the visualization, and then in the end you can share it. So if you want to take a photo, take it, or you can remember, or I'm going to share it afterwards. So don't worry. Let's move a little bit more ahead. 10 minutes you have to wait, and you have to listen all these things. Okay. Now, where does your Power BI stands in the market? It is on the top. There is no comparison. Okay. So if you will see on the top, there are 3 leaders business intelligence tool. One is the Microsoft, which is on the top. Another is the Salesforce. So as of now, which is was the Tableau. So Salesforce, that purchase happened, you know that. And then the third one is the ClickView. Okay. These are the 3 leaders in the market, but in these 3 leaders, Microsoft Power BI is at a top. So you are learning the best software which is available in the market. Okay. So there are 3 platforms in Power BI. Okay. One is the Power BI desktop, in which you will create everything. Like you open Excel and you type and you create chart. Same way, you will open a Power BI software, and in that you will do everything. And that is known as Power BI desktop, which is free to download. Then the another is Power BI service. Service is nothing but it is an online platform where you will be publishing your dashboard so that other people can see your dashboard. The third, in fact, in service area also you can create a dashboard, but it is a little bit limited. And the third is your mobile app. So you can view the dashboard after publishing in mobile also. So management, especially they use while going into the meeting, they can use it. And this makes Power BI different from other softwares. There are two more platforms. One is the report builder and report server. Let's move ahead. So if you will see this process flow, this is, I have just added and I have took this screen from a website with the name Data Flare. So from there I had downloaded. It was very nice. So I thought instead of creating, they have created so nicely. So let's take it. So if you observe from the left hand side, collection of data sources. So from cloud, it can be Azure, it can be Zoho, it can be MailChimp, it can be ConvertKit, it can be your SQL server. So all the data comes. Where it comes? In a desktop, means in a software. Okay, after coming into the software, what happens? You do all this visualization and modeling and all. Then you go to the publish. So you publish and it goes to the Power BI service. Now this is another area. It goes to Power BI gateway. Means if you push your publish your report on service, it goes online. Everybody can see, means you're publishing on a Microsoft platform. Okay, but if you put Power BI gateway, so there you can have your report inside your company server, and that is come the report server concept. Okay, little bit different. So I don't want it to go much into that because wanted to show you more practical. So after publishing, you will see the data in a Power BI service, or you can see in the app. So this is just a flow what they have shown. So I like that, and I thought, why not to show it to participants? So I just downloaded from their website. Okay. Now there are some licenses, friends. So one is the free license, which everybody likes. So you can download the Power BI and create text and create charts, this, and free your hands. But while publishing, Microsoft says, if you want to share, you want to collaborate with other people, give me the money. So that is the $9 per user you have to pay. Premium is for the large company for 4,000-5,000 peoples. So this is basically the pricing, just for your idea. So this is basically company people use. And as an individual, you can surely go for this if you wish to. Okay. But still you can use it for 60 days free, and then you can upgrade. Okay. So this is a download part. So I will be sharing a specific slide after this session. How do you create the account on the Microsoft? You need to have your work email ID. How do you download and install? All the instructions will be given. And after this session, you can download. You can use my database and prepare the dashboard. Okay, more 2 minutes, and then I'm going to start a practical. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so this is the date when actually Microsoft Power BI started. Means they started building up. It was 11th July 2011. So almost you can say 22, almost around 10 years it has happened. But since last, it was in a very initial stage. But now it has took the pickup since last 4 to 5 years. Okay, so 11th July is the date. Okay, so now friends, here is the simple case study which I show it in most of my sessions. So we have a company with the name Upgrade Skill. We have around 35,000 records, and we are in 3 different countries. Number of people are 5, and people, that is the customers, come on our website and they purchase the courses, and we get all the details in our backend, and then we download it into the Excel. This is the scenario. Now I told my company that, boss, let's now move to the Power BI. So my team said, Ramzan, why we need to move to the Power BI? Like she said, we have everything. So why to move to the Power BI? So my vision is bigger. My data is growing. I am always on the meetings. I'm always traveling. I want to see the everything on my mobile app. So for all these things, my Excel becomes slow if I have lots of data, lots of formulas. So all these solutions can be done with the help of Power BI. So here I have given 6 very, very important things why people, companies move to the Power BI. And you believe me, this I have not typed. I have not typed. This we have took it from a discussion from the company. Okay, why you have moved to Power BI? So somebody said this, somebody said another reason, somebody gave another reason. From that, 6 are the very, very important reason where people said, I will share it with you afterwards. Okay, because if I explain one point, it is going to take lots of time. Okay, let's move ahead now with a small poll if I see if it works in my case. Okay, so you all be ready, friends, and I'm shooting some questions, and I don't think it is enabled in this. So now I want you to reply this in a chat box. Okay, so now I want you to put your hands on the keyboard and start replying to the first one. And I know you all will say yes only. I don't know if somebody says no, that are you really, are you all excited to learn Power BI? So you need to type yes. And I know everybody will type yes. Amazing. Lovely. It seems the batch is very, very active. Lovely. Amazing. Great, Jia. Great, great. Lovely, Grishma. Okay, so what are the 3 main platform of Power BI? What are the 3 things in Power BI? You can just recall. Good, Prem. Can just recall what are the 3 main thing. Means you have Power Desktop, very good. You have Power BI service, and you have this, very good. Power Query also, you can say it's a small part, Pratik. Yes, okay. Very good, amazing, great. Now let's move to the third question. Steps in creating dashboard in Power BI. You have the 5 stages. Yes, that's Savita. What are the 5 stages? First step is what? First step is connection. So you can say, Pratik, import. Very good, very good. So what is the second step in that, friends? First importing, then what you will do? Data cleaning, very good. Transforming, very good word. And you will do the cleaning, lovely. Then what is the third stage in that? Data cleaning with Power Query, very good. Modeling, Ashok, very good. Third stage is modeling. What do you mean by modeling? Creating relationship between 2 tables so that both can speak with each other and we can pull the reports. Yeah, very good. So fourth step you already started, visualization. Fifth also Ashok started, that is the sharing part. Very good. So can you tell me what are the 3 main types of license in Power BI? Now, friends, there are lots of licenses in Power BI, corporate level. I have not gone into that, but these are the 3 main only I have just told you, but it's very depth licensing part. Free, pro, and premium. In premium, you have lots of, you have capacity, E3, E2, and lots of things are there. So now, this is just a 5th question which we asked, and you all will say, yes, we are an action taker. So Savita already replied. Very good. Okay, so I think I should move ahead and start with the practical. And I think I took lots of time in this theory part, but it was necessary, friends. Okay, so I'm just great closing the chat window, and now I'm moving to the actual practical, and now I want your attention. Okay, let's get started. So those people, I can see, I think very few people. Very good, Ashok, you put the number also. Very few people are there in this session from my last batch, but most of these 95% are new. Okay, so now I will be starting the Power BI, and I want everybody to pay attention over here, friends. Okay, so I come over here and I open the Power. So I just type Power in the bottom, you know this, yeah, here. So I get PowerPoint and Power BI desktop. So you will say, Ramzan, how we will get? I will show you how do you install that after the session. I will show you. Okay. So I click on Power BI desktop and my desktop has opened. The first step in Power BI desktop is importing a file, right? So this is the latest logo of Power BI, and this logo denotes something. Last session I had told some people, find it out. Nobody find it out because I think they forgot it. So that logo is basically, the bottom is for the free, then for the pro, and then for the premium. Okay, so that is that. So I just close this, cancel this. This is your Power BI screen. Those people, new people who have never seen Power BI, This is your nice looking, simple and beautiful, nice looking, beautiful Power BI screen. This area which you are seeing now, this white area, this is known as canvas. What you say is canvas means the page where you will be designing everything, right? And on the left hand side, you will see these three things. One is the report, which is this area. This is known as a report area. Then this is your data where we will be importing now data. And the third is your model where normally we create a relationship. So most of the time, 95% of the time, you will be in report area. And on the right hand side, if you will see this is your visualizations. Like in Excel, you go and you say insert charts, insert pie chart, all options are there. Visualizations, same, it's over here. And here there is another arrow which I open, and this is known as field. So what is the field area? In field area, whatever data you will import, you will see the column over here. So you can just drag and drop. Let me show you something. So the first step is what? Importing a data. Here you will say, Ramzan, I wanted to type the data and I want to create it. It's not right. But small data, if you want something, you can go and say enter data and it will give you row and column and you can do. But most of the people always pull the data. That is the main aim of this software. So I say import from Excel, SQL Server, paste data. You can go to the get data. You have SQL Server, text, web, blank query. When you go to the more, oh, you get lots of data sources. I personally has counted manually that how many data sources you can import. So it was more than 157 as of last week. So if you count, this is as of, you can pull it from PDF, from folder, from text, from Access, from Oracle, IBM, my database, you SAP, HANA, you just name it and you will get it. If you don't get, you request Microsoft. And if they get more votes on that, they will put that database. So this is amazing. So as of now, I just close all these things and I say, hey, import it from the Excel. Our Excel is everywhere. So I click on this Excel, and where you have stored the data, you have to go to that path. And this is my sales dashboard 14th May. So I created the file for today's session. So it's almost the same file like last week I had explained, same data I'm taking. So I say open. When I say open, what is the minimum system requirement to install Power BI desktop? The first requirement is you should have Windows 10. It works on Windows 8 and 9 also, but then you get the .NET framework error. So better Windows 10. And if you ask me the requirement wise, at least you should have 3 GB free to install the Power BI. And then the RAM is normal 64 GB RAM. That is the sufficient. Okay. And so when I come over here, it gets imported. So this is my file 14th May. And in that Power BI found an order sheet. So I click on this order sheet. As soon as I click on order sheet, here I see the data. So it will not show me entire 35,000, 100,000 records. It will show me the few data. If I think it's right, I will say load. Now here is the second option, transform data. When I click on transform data here, it will open a Power Query where I can delete order ID, row ID. I can change the order date. Okay. I can delete unwanted columns. I can clean everything we can do from the transform, but I'm not going. I just say load, khalas. So my data will be imported. So I went to the import data, select the Excel file, data is imported. How you will come to know your data is imported? Over here, you will see. Do you see this field over here? Here you will see it is importing the data, and you will see the name of a table that is order. And in that, all the columns, it will be showing it to you in just few more seconds. And I think it's almost done. It's fetching the data. So 40,000 records has been fetched in 3.5 seconds, has been imported. in this, around 4 seconds, you can say. Okay, so not 4 seconds, it was. So I go over here, and if I click on the order, so you will see all the columns are there. This mostly you will be using. So two areas you will be using more. One is the visualization, another is the order, and the third is this area where you will be designing. Let's start with very, very simple. So you want to create a very simple, that is country-wise sales. But our main aim is something different. What I am going to show you, I'm going to show you this. Okay, so you have to wait for that, because directly I can't create in 2 minutes this beautiful looking chart. For that, you have to wait. I will come on this, don't worry. Okay. So I will go over here and let me first create one simple chart. So let's say, for example, I wanted to show a country-wise sales. How do we create that? Very simple. So I come over here, I click on the chart. It will come over here, and you see how simple it is. Click on country and click on total sales. So when you click on country and total sales, automatically I will get the chart over here. Your work is done. Chart is ready. How simple it is. No pivot, nothing. What happened when I click on country over here, it brought himself to this x-axis. X-axis is this, downwards, horizontal. And then when I click on total, it took himself into the y-axis. So this is your y-axis. So your chart became ready. One is this. Now making it beautiful. So you see how I am going to do it. Step number one, I want to increase the font sizes. So I go over here and I quickly say, for example, font. Oh, what I typed. I say font. Which type font? You get all the fonts. You see how simple. And I say, hey, I need over here font size 12. This also 12. And the value, I need that in the 12. And yeah, you need a data labels. Yes, I need a data labels. And I need that also in 12 size. Done. Now, I don't want this word country and total sales. So in Excel, you remove that title, right? Same way, it's over here. So I go to the x-axis and I say, hey, I don't want to see title. I go to the y-axis. And again, I say, I don't want to see the title. Just switch on, switch off. It's like that. Okay, simple. I want to bring the heading in the center. So I will go here and there is the option title and I say, bring it into the center. So I'm not going very fast and I am not going very slow, because sometimes people do with me. So I have to go very slow. Correct? So I have to go to the intermediate speed so that you can understand also, and the session also gets completed and I can give you maximum from my session. So I make it bold and I make this 16. Anyhow, this is going to record it. So you will be getting it. Again, I select this and I say, hey, I wanted to put the border to this data. So I say, put the border. So I have enabled the border and I'm making a round corner as 10 and I'm making it shadow also. So this becomes my beautiful chart. Hey, I don't want to see this y-axis. No problem. I go over here and I say switch off the y-axis and my chart becomes ready. Now what you will do, you know, copy paste, Control C for copy and say Control V for paste. Paste it over here. Let's convert this into the pie chart. And I wanted to show not country wise, but category wise. My pie chart is ready, done. Again, I say copy. How fast it's happening? Are you observing? I paste it over here. I'm just saying copy paste. Move it over here. Adjust the space. Bring it down. Want to show yearly? You go to the order date and over here you get an option year. So I click on a year, but no, I need a line chart. So I click on a line chart and my line chart became proper. Hey, what happened? I can see lots of things over here, 3 charts. No, so I think categories also come. So I don't need a category. So I switch off the category and I get this. Want to make this line beautiful? Go to the option over here, go to the lines and you say, hey, show me this line in a dashed form. and also show step. I really like this step. I show it in my all the session. I want to on the marker. So this marker is done. If you want to increase the size of a marker, you can increase the size of it. And this is amazing. Got it? You see, it took me theory part, I took 15-20 minutes, but actual creation of a dashboard, I just took 10 minutes and your work is ready. Understood, friends? Want to create a heading? You can create a heading. Want to create a slices? We can create a slicer. So everything can be done in an easy way. Now I will wait for your reply, and then I'm going to show you some amazing magical background how actually I do in Power BI for my live projects, for my companies, and for other corporates. Okay. So, oh, I think you all have typed amazing also, or what? Very good. So how was the till now? Have you all understood? Did you find interesting Power BI? Can you put it on a chat box and tell to me, friends? Not in the voice, tell me in the chat box, please. Yeah.
Sir, can I say something?
Yeah, great. Go ahead. As per my expectation. Okay, good. I'm coming a little bit near to your expectations. I'm happy.
Sir, while people are typing, can I say something on audio?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me.
Just a small suggestion. आपका जो cursor है ना, if you can convert that into some color, it'll be very easily detectable, because you know what? Because between my cursor and your cursor, I'm not able to differentiate.
Okay.
Okay. So if you can put some color to your cursor, red, blue, green, jobi, whatever color it is, it'll be eye-catching for the people who are attending the trainings.
Okay. I will see that how I can do that. As of though I don't know. I have to do from the control panel setting and all. Yes. So, but for the next session, I will try it. How do you make it bigger and the colorful and all? I will surely see that, Sashidhar. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So now, yeah, it's good. So I get the idea. Na? Abhilash is saying, yes, I used to do this on Excel. Good, Abhilash. And it used to take time. Okay. Now I know I have an easier. Good. Prem, yes, this is simple and clear to understand. Great. Now I will show you magic. Magic means everything will change. Means naturally you have to create the box, or it means all those things. But you know everything is presentation. Means naturally your data should be right, accurate, and what management wants, you need to show it to them. But there is something presentation also. Presentation, I mean to say, look and feel of a dashboard. So you present this way, this is one, and you show it to them this. So this is little bit more. Some people will say, yeah, it is too much cluttered, and some people will say, no, it looks nice upon the liking and everything. Okay. But I have created this dashboard for one of the company, and they said, Ramzan, this is amazing. But in this, if you will observe how it is created, friends, this is very, I'm going to show you some hidden points over here, how I do. You see the heading, you see this round curves, you see this all heading. This all can be done in Power BI also, but it's tough to do. Tough to do means it's challenging. But now, can we copy and paste it in Word? So Notepad or in the email body? I don't know what. Can we copy and paste it in Words or Notepad or in an email body? I think you are saying this chart, no? Notepad, so you can't put in Word, and in email body you can put it. No problem. I don't know if you are asking this question only. Okay. So, okay, great. This was the question. Okay, great. Thank you. So now what we will do is I will show you something amazing. I'm going over here and I'm just inserting one blank sheet. Pay attention, friends. You will love this. Now, what normally we do is I have a PowerPoint with me, and I normally create the backgrounds in PowerPoint. And then I make it as an image and I bring it. So if I will come over here, So this is my little bit personal. So I don't want anybody to tell me that share that background because that was for something. So if you will see this on this, I have really worked. So all this is, so I have took example from one of the other website, but then I have created my own, and which is something over here. So this is the dashboard one, which I created in PowerPoint, huh? And I took the screenshot of it and I have saved it as an image. This is one design. So in PowerPoint, you can create easily. This is another one, same, only the color is changed. In this a same, and this is also almost same. Now you yourself can create better than me. You will say, no, Ramzan, I don't want that. So you create 3 boxes like this. You put this on the top. You put 5 important things on the top. You put the box on the left where you can put the slicer. It's up to you. Okay. Still, those who of you. Friends, can you mute yourself? Please, please mute yourself. Okay. I'm muting. Okay. So how do we do all these things? So I just came over here and I just say copy, and you see what I will be doing now. It's really, this is the heart of PowerPoint, and reports and all that we will be creating. Step number 1, either you create all this and then put a background, or what you can do is, Rajesh says, if we have a data in Excel as GPS coordinates, can we have it on Google Map? In Power, yes, it's possible. And even if you have same like latitude, longitude, even if you don't have, even if you have only countries, you can create that. And there are 3 types of maps available in the Power BI, friends. Okay, but I don't think time will permit in the short time. Otherwise, I would have shown you on that. There are 3 types of maps, and it's amazing. You can do that. If time permits, I will show. Okay. So I go over here on page number 2 and see over here, step number 1 for you. You go over here and this is the format option. And I say canvas background and I say image. Do you see this on the right hand side? Image. And I say I need a background. So whatever background you like, you just take it. You can create your own background also. So my background is ready and I say fit. This I don't think I'd explained in some of my past sessions. So this is something new. And now I will import the data. So I have already imported the data. So let's get started. So I want the first work is total sales I need. See friends. So for total sales, I go to the visualization and I take a card. This is not there in Excel. So here, see how card works for you. I click on a card and I get this over here. And in this, I want to show my management total sales. So I go over here and I say, hey, show me total sales. It came. Now you will put it over here. So it will not look good. So you want to make it very transparent and all this stuff. So I will take just 1 minute and then we will do quickly copy paste. Okay. So I go over here and I say call out value. So this is in millions. Over here, you can change it to the thousands or whatever you want. You can even put the Indian currency, but for that you have to do some settings. So I have done this call out and I wanted to make it, let's say in blue color. So I have made it in, let's say in blue color. And let me change this to this one quickly, little bit dark. Okay. Now I don't want to see category label, which is bottom. So I just switch it off. And I wanted to make it small. And then I go here in general. And in general, I go to the effects and there is an option background. So I will make 100% transparent. So when I make 100% transparent, that white color goes and nicely we can put it over here. I think I need to make this call out a little bit small. So I think is that 35? Okay. Wow. I think we should keep it white colors. So it will be better. Perfect. Done. A Control C for copy, Control V for paste. Put it over here. 1. Control C, Control V. Put it over here. Now I wanted to show total transactions, means total count. So I go over here and I say, show me count. So it will show me count. But now count are around 30-40,000. So how it will show in the millions? So then you have to change the format of it. And I say, hey, it's just 30-40,000. So convert it into this. Okay, so you just made it this. Or if you don't want, khalas, just say none. So it will show you the exact number, which I think is better. So you just put it nicely over here. This is done. And in the same way, my company basically has three main offices. So I wanted to show the locations or from where I operate. So I came over here and I uncheck this one, which is the total sales, because I don't want to show total sales, right? I want to show the country. Where is the country? I'm not able to find, no problem. So you just type country and it will come and you just click on it and it will show India. But yes, India is there, but I want to show it in number. I don't want to show India. So I click on a drop down over here and I say, hey, show me count distinct. Oh, not in million, it's just three numbers. So I think I have to make this display units as none. So now you will be remembering little option where again and again I am going. So when you do after this session, after seeing my video and you open my video and you do on your own step by step, in 1-2 hours, you will be able to do all these things. Don't worry. Okay. So in last session, we did in a very different way. Participants were doing with me, but it was a little bit very challenging because lots of questions and I was not able to complete other topics as well. So that's why in this sessions, we said, okay, let the trainer explain each and everything, and then you take your time and practice. Sales by country. Now you say, Ramzan, it's simple. Just click over here, click on country and click on sales. And my country-wise chart is ready. Put it over here nicely. Let's do the formatting, right? You know, now I go over here. I switch off the y-axis. I say, don't show me the taste. Don't show me this. No. I need a y-axis country name. How I can switch it off? Because how people will come to know. So I go to the x-axis, I switch off the title, I switch off this, lovely. Hey, I need to put a data label. Otherwise, how management will come to know what is the total amount? So I put it over here and it's ready. So I click it over here. Wow. Oh, I need to put the center. No, because total is already there. So I will say title should be switched off. Where is my title? Here is my title. Switch off. Done. My one chart is ready. Now what? Nothing. You just select Control C for copy, Control V for paste. Let's move it down. And over here, I want a category wise. So where is my category? I switch off the country and I click on category, but I need it in a column chart. So I take a column chart and my work is done. Want to change the color? Don't like this color because blue, both same color, na? So you can just change it. So here you have a columns and you have a options of colors. You can change it. In fact, if you want to change all three boxes color, you can just say show all. And from here, even you can see all PowerPoint, Power BI does not change on its own. You wanted to show city-wise sales. Let's put it on a table. So I click on a table. Let's bring this table over here nicely. Let me increase it over here. And I come and I say, hey, show me city-wise sales. So I click on city. I click on sales and my city-wise sales is ready. Does not look this so simple. You will say, Ramzan, I need sorted wise. No problem. You click on the total sales and it will become sorted for you. Let's move this little bit on the right hand side and let's bring it in the center. Lovely. Want to show here the yearly trends. Let's show it. I wanted to in a line chart. So I took a line chart. I bring it over here nicely. I adjust it in the column and I click on the year and I click on the total sales, then you know I love that step one. So how do I do that? I go here, I go to the lines. Remember this. I go to the solid, I say dash, I say stepped on. Wow, I want to show the data label. So here is my data label. Everything is done. So just click, click, click. X-axis, I don't want to see title. I switch off the title. That's all. I go to the y-axis, I switch off the title. I don't want to see the heading. I say switch off the heading. Done. And it's ready. Are you seeing how simple? Main thing is coming on the top. More 2 minutes. Give me. I wanted to show the sales people. I click on a column chart. I took this chart. I bring it over here, make it big. Let's see where is the person. For example, salesperson is here, bottom, and I have a total sales. And it's done. Want to do a little bit more on that? I will come over here and I will click on this drop down and I say, hey, show me top N, something new I had not shown in the last session. I want to show top 5, but top 5 how? On the basis of total sales. And I click and I get top 5 in Power BI. You have to see this video once again. I don't want to see the heading. I come over here and I say, hey, switch off the title and I need a data labels. Lovely. I want to increase the data label size because it is little bit small. So I think I should make it 12 and press enter. I don't want to see the left side, that is y-axis. So I uncheck the y-axis and I also uncheck the x-axis and y-axis. Lovely. This is also ready. Till here we have done. Do you saw how quickly we did this? Okay, just give me a minute, friends. Okay, now want to see some more magics. Okay, this is the actual magic which you will like. Let me see some chat box. Sir, I have a data in Excel, GP. Okay, but do we have default templates which we can use as a reference? Yes, yes. You have lots of default templates also. You can use that and then you can just change according to your need. You can get that. I can share the link. Is it possible to copy from page 1 to page 2? Yes, Krishna, it is possible. It is possible. Sales by city, you want me to repeat, Navatej? Okay, I will repeat, no problem. So I come over here and I take this table, Navatej. Do you see this table? I click on a table and I put it over here. And then where is my city? City, I'm not fine. So I type the city, I click on a city, and then I want a sales. So sales is the last column. So I get city by sale, Navatej, and then I want it to be largest to smallest. So you just click on it and then it becomes largest to smallest. Okay. So you got this. Okay, let me move ahead, friends. I think I have a little less time. How do you save a particular session? How do you save a particular session? Means session means you are saying this file. Are you asking Vidyut this file? Then to Control S, your favorite option, Control S for save, and it will ask you a file name, and then you can click on that. So I just put, for example, sales dashboard 2. Now, when you save a file, now it creates an extension PBIX. Okay, like PPTX, XLSX, in the same way PBIX. Okay, so I just click on save. Good that you told me save, because if something happens, everything goes. And then okay, chalo. Now, friends, I want you to pay attention. Some very interesting thing I'm going to show you. Something very, very new, and you will like it. I wanted to show here a slicer where my management clicks on India. So India sales, UAE sales, Oman sales. How do you make it interesting? You will love it. You click on this option, get more visuals. I click on it, and for this you have to logged in. If you are not logged in, you will not get it. And over here I get lots of visuals. This is a difference of Power BI. You people have created like anything, so many visuals, different thing. Okay, so you can explore this afterwards. And over here I just say flag, so I need a flag, so I say flag. I click on it and I say add, means I'm adding something extra outside the Power BI. So I have clicked on that option, add a visual, which is from here. When you do afterward, you should know this. Okay, and do you see this flag visual has come? I just click on it and you see the magic. So I bring it over here nicely, and I want it to get adjusted over here. So nicely I bring, and I want what? Country, right? So where is my country? So I have a third column, country, and it is coming. Wow. I don't want to see the title over here. So I go here. Can I remove the title? So data label is there, and title. Yeah, I will switch it off. Wow. But still I can't see the India and all. No? So I just make it a little bit big, more bigger. Okay, but then it becomes white. So I go to the effect and make transparency as 100%. Lovely. Do you see this? Is not this amazing? Wait, I go over here and I click on the slicer. Okay, don't tell me to repeat this now because this is will take time. Okay, so again I come over here. Here I need a slicer of years. Where is my years? Now tell me, friends, this is Power BI. Okay, so I make it a little bit more big and I say, hey, show me in the list form. So this is a list, but in the list, yeah, I think we will take a list. It will look good, but we will convert this into the different, like I want in a horizontal way, like buttons type. So I click on a horizontal. I think in my last session, there was a guy, Vasudev, he had asked me this query. So I had put this. Again, I don't want a border. No, this background. Huh? So I go to the effect. So I make this transparency 100%. So the background will go. And what else you should do, you know? This values are there. In values, now you make it a little bit more. Let's say 14, or let's make it 15. And let's make it bold, and let's give some blue nice color. Lovely. I think boldness, if you remove, no, let's keep it bold. Done. So I think this is nice, looks nice. And then I make this, and I say copy paste. Then I will not do formatting. Khalas. I bring this over here, and I want, instead of year, do you see on the right hand side? I uncheck the year. I check the quarters. Pivot. You do pivot. Yeah? This is pivot. Again, I say copy and I say paste. And again, I move it over here. And I need this in a month. I click on a month and it's ready. Got it? Your dashboard is ready. It's ready. Done. Do you see this? How simple it was. And I go and say save. I really don't know how much time it took. I didn't went very fast, and I didn't went very slow, because you all are not practicing with me. If I go very slow, I would have not completed. But I hope you all have understood this, that how in a very beautiful way we have created this dashboard. Okay, can we have the slicer city wise? Yes, why not? We can have it. And in fact, now there is no space, no? So we have to make some space, but I don't think, because there's a background. So I will show you. I will come over here and I make this little bit small over here. And over here, why not I adjust the space? Because this design I have fixed in PowerPoint. Again, I have to go and change. Huh? So here I will adjust it. I will show you. So again, I come over here, click on the slicer. I bring it over here and I say, hey, put it for the city as well. And my work is done. But city wise, if you wanted to see in a flag way, So then we have to check it if it picks all the city or if it picks only the countries and all. So I go over here and I would like to check, otherwise we will take this normal slicer and I come over here and I click on the city. By city wise, so naturally it's not going to take. So it identifies that, still it takes for something. That's why I did intentionally. Okay. So for city, though, you will always take a normal slicer only. For Lebanon, it took because Lebanon is a country, right? So I just delete that over here quickly. So I go to my normal slicer and I say, hey, show me the city-wise slicer. And then I put this over here and let's make it a little bit small and your work is done. Lovely. Got it? You add a city-wise slicer. What else you need, right? Now, want to see the magic. So I click on India and all the data is changed for India. I click on Oman. This is my Oman data. Oman sale is 1 million. But this 1 million sales is of which year? This is a historical data. So for all the years, I want to see 2020. I click on 2020. So Oman 2020, this is the sales. This is the number of transactions. Third quarter, how much was the sales? Third quarter, oh, nothing. Second quarter, 0 million. Oh, now there is a problem. Now, if I keep it in million, but the sales are in thousands, so it will be very challenging. So I think now I got an idea that this has not to be in million, because when you go on filtering, the amount will become very, very less. It means I need to keep this in thousands. So I think I will see the result. Understanding why? You just keep it none if you want to see more better, right? You can do that, but I think 1,000 is better. So you can do this way. Understanding, everybody, all those things. Now, I will share the video with you tomorrow when you have a time, not today. Today is now too late, okay? Sit for 1 hour, open my video, open my database file, start the video, see it for 10 minutes first. Basic part, you can skip the theory part, and practical part after 15-20 minutes you start. See one small part and then practice. Stop the video. Practice. See the video, stop and practice. Instead of 1 hour, you might take 1.5 hours, but you will be able to create this dashboard in just 1.5 hours. That is my thing from you. Okay. So now you will say, Ramzan, okay, now you have done filter. How do I bring it back? No problem. Again, you click on quarter 2. It will bring it normal. Again, you click on it. It will come. Again, you click on it and it will become not. So everything is back now. Got it? Understood, everybody? Or you can just double click on it on anyone and it resets everything for you in Power BI. Okay. This is the power of Power BI. You tell me, friend, if you want to create this in Excel, it would have been really challenging. It's not impossible. It's possible. I also create a dashboard in Excel, but how easy it is in Power BI. That is the main thing. Yeah, it is possible. You have to create a reset filter and you click on it and it resets. Okay, this I had explained in my last session. Okay. So Parag, you have to install Windows 10. If you don't have, it will be a problem. It sometimes installs, but sometimes it asks you the .NET framework installation file. So you have to install that and then you have to do it. Give it a try and then you can do it. Okay. So I'm stopping video over here, friends. So I think you all have to practice this over here. Okay. So now what after this? You have learned now, you will practice, but what after this, right? So now I'm going to show you what else you can do to upgrade yourself for the next level. So I will open just one PPT and I will show it to you, your next career path for you. Thank you.